Imagine waiting 2 years for the next chapter in one of the most epic tales ever told, only to be thrust into a storm of dark secrets, shocking betrayals, and the return of the Dark Lord himself. Well, it's finally here. The Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power. Season 2 has arrived, and trust me, the premiere is anything but ordinary. Stick around as we break down the jaw-dropping twists and turns of the first episode. A flashback to dark beginnings. We open with a dramatic flashback that pulls us into Sauron's past, a time before the Dark Lord's iconic visage. Played by Jack Lowden, this version of Sauron is a figure of terrifying promise and cold calculation. The scene shows Sauron addressing a gathering of orcs and Adar, outlining a grand vision of domination. But there's a twist. Sauron's promise of a new age is tainted by the reality that many will die. His speech, though compelling, is laced with the kind of dark rhetoric we've come to expect from the Dark Lord. He paints a picture of a new era where the orcs will rise to power, but at a steep cost. It's a masterclass in persuasion, setting the stage for Adar's eventual betrayal. Speaking of which, the betrayal itself is a pivotal moment. Adar's decision to crown Sauron and then turn on him highlights the intense power struggles and shifting allegiances that define Middle-earth's dark history. The imagery of Sauron being overthrown by his own minions adds a tragic dimension to his character. What's even more intriguing is Sauron's final act of defiance, his transformation into a dark, viscous substance that escapes into a cave. This visual metaphor for his enduring evil is a powerful reminder that Sauron's influence is far from over. It sets up his re-emergence as Halbrand, weaving an intricate web of deception and transformation. If you're captivated by these dark and intricate narratives, make sure you're subscribed for more in-depth analyses and updates. Halbrand's troubling journey. As the episode transitions to Halbrand's journey, we see him grappling with his dark past. His encounter with Diarmid and the group of refugees provides a glimpse into his internal conflict. Diarmid's wisdom about seeking forgiveness and choosing good is juxtaposed with Halbrand's actions. He steals the royal sigil and chooses not to help Diarmid during the sea serpent attack. This choice not only reflects Halbrand's moral ambiguity, but also foreshadows his eventual path. The sea serpent attack is a dramatic and visually stunning sequence, symbolizing the chaos that follows in Halbrand's wake. His decision to prioritize his own survival over Diarmid's counsel underscores his complex nature and sets the stage for his future actions. As Halbrand ends up on a raft with survivors, we see him coming face to face with Galadriel, reconnecting us with the events of Season 1. This moment is a critical turning point, linking past and present in a dramatic fashion. If you're eager to dive deeper into Halbrand's character and his evolving motivations, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for our detailed character breakdowns. Galadriel and Elrond's clash. Back in the present, the tension between Galadriel and Elrond is palpable. Galadriel's confrontation with High King Gil-galad reveals the stakes surrounding the 3 elven rings. Her attempt to explain the importance of these rings and their role in saving Middle-earth is met with skepticism, particularly due to the revelation that Halbrand is actually Sauron. Elrond's reaction is a mix of disbelief and anger, highlighting his personal stake in the situation. His failure to convince the dwarves and the subsequent conflict with Galadriel adds depth to his character and reflects the broader political tensions. The dynamic between Elrond and Galadriel is complex. Both characters are driven by their convictions, but their differing views on the rings create a significant rift. The scene where Elrond dives off the waterfall is symbolic of his desperation and willingness to go to great lengths to protect Middle-earth. It's a powerful visual that encapsulates the high stakes and personal sacrifices involved. For more on the intricate relationships and political drama, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The Stranger and Nori's Adventure. In the desert, the Stranger and Nori's journey is both heartwarming and fraught with danger. The struggle for survival highlights their resilience and deepens their bond. The stranger's frustration with his powers adds a layer of vulnerability to his character. His attempt to conjure food from a dead tree, which results in an explosion of bugs, is a memorable and symbolic moment. Their interaction with Poppy and the mysterious hooded figures creates a sense of ongoing mystery and tension. Poppy's arrival with food and a map is a lifeline for the group, but the presence of the masked figures adds an ominous undertone. This subplot not only provides a break from the main storyline, but also enriches the overall narrative with additional layers of intrigue. If you're intrigued by the stranger's quest and the new mysteries emerging, be sure to subscribe for more updates and detailed explorations of these captivating storylines. The Elves' Desperate Choices. As the episode nears its end, the elves face a critical juncture. The ceremony involving the rings is a significant moment, marking the transition from hope to despair. Círdan's arrival with the rings and the subsequent ceremony symbolize the last flickers of elven light in Middle-earth. The blooming of the golden tree is a powerful visual representation of this momentous event. Elrond's departure and Círdan's attempted disposal of the rings add an element of suspense and uncertainty. The episode concludes with Celebrimbor receiving an unexpected visitor, Halbrand, setting up future conflicts and plot developments. This ending leaves us eagerly anticipating the next episodes and the unfolding drama. For more insights into these epic moments, and to stay updated with all things The Rings of Power, make sure to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and of course, hit that subscribe button. What an exhilarating start to Season 2. With intense betrayals, dark transformations, and intricate character dynamics, Episode 1 has set a high bar for the rest of the season. Each storyline intertwines to create a rich and immersive experience that leaves us craving more. If you enjoyed this detailed review and want to keep up with all the latest developments, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for joining me on this epic journey through Middle-earth, and I'll see you in the next video.